all of us in our own ways are trying to live day to day, week to week, and get through this crisis. But I would like to look forward just a little bit. Some economists are talking about now the possibility of demand destruction, being permanent reduction in consumption because of this crisis. As you look at it, is there a risk of that? How large a risk is there?
At the end of the day, one of the things that is great is if you think about the throughput of the U.S. economy, with the amount of stimulus, the amount of fiscal support that's coming, the amount of monetary support, if you look at economists with their 25% down in the second quarter and then working their way out, the sheer amount of dollars in that at a $5 trillion quarterly economy, $20 trillion a year, is overwhelmed by the amount of support coming in the markets. All that is geared to getting us out the other side of this faster. There was no structural issues in the economy. It's a healthcare crisis, and I think if we mitigate that healthcare crisis, you will see on the other side of this, a rebound, and that's what our economists say. So as people have adjusted their second quarter down more due to the unemployment, the new claims last week, what people are guessing will happen this week, there'll be a deeper downdraft, but most of the economists that I see and our internal economists believe on the other side is a reversion back to where the economy almost gets back to the same size, at some time in next year that it was prior to this, which is a pretty fast turnaround. And so, I think that's the core belief, because you're not changing anything fundamentally about the business cycle, about what's going on. You're saying if you get by this virus, it works. If you look at China right now, you're seeing the data get stronger. And because in the fact they're on the other side of this situation, and you're seeing, we're seeing that when I talk to our commercial clients, that their factories that they work with is 65, 70, 75% up. We're seeing goods and shipment coming out of China, and you're seeing those factories start up, and even in some of the places that were most affected, you're seeing people go out and shop. So the question between us and that is going to be when the consumer feels comfortable going out and going to a restaurant and going to shop at a store and do things like that. That will come when the healthcare crisis is solved, and that obviously there's tremendously talented people and a great healthcare system, the best in the world, working on that every day. And when that happens, whatever time that is, that's when the behavior will revert back, and it's just a matter of how fast we can get there.